How are you this evening? Well, I don't know if it's evening where you are, but it's evening where I'm at. So, how are you at this time? I'm going to get started in just a minute. So, hang tight, please. All is well. Thanks. How about you? I'm doing wonderful. The weather is doing some different stuff here. Looks like we're having a thunderstorm or we're about to have a bigger thunderstorm in a little bit, but I'm all for it. I love the thunder, the lightning, the rain. I just love different weather. So some people will say it's bad weather. I don't say any weather is bad weather per se, just everything in balance. Hi there. Hi. So, welcome everyone to my live this evening on the East Coast in the US. Today, I'm going to be talking about manifestation, manifesting things. Hopefully, everyone is ready for a treat. And once again, if this is your first tuning in to my live Instagram, everything is always interactive. I enjoy interacting with everyone and hearing what everybody has to say. I love input, so don't be shy to jump in. Like if I ask a question, don't be shy to give an answer. It's all for discussion. There's no right or wrong answers. Just want to see what you guys are thinking. So, first question that I'm going to ask is about manifestation. So, when I say manifest or manifestation, or you hear that word manifestation, what comes to mind? What are you thinking when someone says manifestation or they're manifesting something? So, anybody can jump in and give me an answer. Making things happen. That's an awesome answer. So, when I hear the word manifestation, I think about basically a portal. Another answer, directing your life. Absolutely. So, I think about a portal. So, the female in the human species, well, in most species, the female is the portal from spirit into the material plane. So, when the masculine and the feminine come together, and magic happens, boom, the feminine incubates. She produces a baby after her own likeness and after her own image. So when I hear manifestation, I think of the whole process of birthing something, drawing something from the ethers and making it materialize into the physical plane, speaking something into existence and then it happening, it manifesting, creating something. And oftentimes it causes you to be able to direct your own life. You're making things happen. So I love the answers that you guys have given me. So I'm going to ask another question. So many of my followers, I would say the majority of my followers, are very spiritual, probably more spiritual than religious. Typically speaking, if somebody's really religious, they don't really like me too much. And that's okay. Everybody's at different stages in their development and their growth, and not trying to push anybody in any direction. But most of my followers are pretty spiritual and look at life from a more metaphysical angle versus a religious or theology, so to speak. So when I ask you guys these questions, hopefully nobody's offended out there. But I mean, if you are offended, sorry. But anyway, when you are trying to manifest something, when you're trying to create something or make something happen, what are some ways that you go about doing so? There are steps to follow. That's how I usually go about it. Okay. So I don't want to like get into your particular magic. Like, I'm not asking you to like just reveal details per se, but when you say that there are steps to follow, is there like any particular one way that you follow these steps, or are you open to other methods? I come from a spiritual place and I am open to all experiences. That's an awesome way to be, just not closing yourself into just like one box or one way of doing things or one way of seeing things. And often that's my issue with religion, is just nobody wants to see anybody else's perspective. It's my way or the highway. I'm right and you're wrong kind of thing. But absolutely. So um, for me, I know that as I've grown spiritually, how I try to manifest things has shifted. I'm usually open to any methods that work for me. And as you grow, as I've grown, I see that there are different ways of doing things, and sometimes something may have worked for me before and it may not be working for me in the same way now. So that's why I have to be pretty open as well to just manifesting and creating things from different angles, just understanding as above so below, as within so without. If there's a right side, there's a left side. Just kind of like, I know that was like a brief kind of explanation of some things in the Kabbalion, but just universal laws, just understanding that there's more than one angle, there's more than one facet to consider. So I'm going to actually book note that for a second. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget to come back to it. More than one angle to consider. So in my spiritual coaching practice, as well as just having grown spiritually, there's a few different ways that I see that are common for people that are into metaphysics to manifest things. So there's some people that will use crystals. So for example, green crystals are really good for manifesting money. Citrine is another crystal that's really good for manifesting, say, material wealth, currency. Rose quartz. There's a lot of different crystals, but in particular the green ones. You know, green moolah money. Yeah. So people use crystals to manifest things. People will use affirmations, so speaking things out of their mouth and believing what they're saying. That's another way. Rituals is another thing that is very common among metaphysical and spiritual people. Just tapping into the elements in a different way, because basically that's what rituals is a combination of using crystals or affirmations, tapping into the elements and the planetary, celestial energies. All those things combined with synchronicity create rituals. People will also do rituals under the new moon phase or the full moon phase or both phases. Just depends on what they're trying to do and what they're trying to manifest. And everyone is different. There's no set way that anybody has to manifest anything. So nobody in this whole world has everything they want. Nobody. Why? Because the pendulum effect is always an effect. So if the pendulum swings this way, it's going to have to swing back this way. So if someone is, let's say they made $1 billion today, they made some random decision that, or made some investment that caused them to become a billionaire. So that means that the pendulum swings quickly this way. But guess what? You have to prepare for the swing of the pendulum back the other way. And that's why there are a lot of people that win the lottery, for example, and they're broke shortly after. Is the pendulum swung one way for them and they didn't prepare for the swing of the pendulum the other way. So they went from rags to riches back to rags. And that's why it's important for anyone that's trying to manifest anything really to be wise, to use wisdom. Because when you get what you're looking for and you don't know how to keep it or maintain it, that's when you lose it. So there's a lot of people that are looking for manifesting money. Who in the world doesn't want more money except for like the 1% of the population? But who doesn't want more money in their bank account? Who doesn't want more liquid assets? Who doesn't want more houses or cars or something nicer? Who doesn't want nicer things, period? There are people that want to manifest businesses. There are people that want to manifest better jobs. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's very time consuming and it's hard. You have to put in a lot of work. It's 24/7. So not everybody wants to be a business owner. Some people just want better places of employment, which is okay, totally okay. Some people want better homes, to live in a better neighborhood, a bigger house that's better suited for their family, or just more space. Some people want a house with a yard or something. Some people want to manifest cars. Maybe they're driving a lemon or something and their transportation is not that reliable and they want to manifest something. There are people that don't want material things. They're trying to manifest the love of their life. They're trying to manifest better relationships with other people. But what happens? Here's a question. What happens when you go through all of the steps? When you do what has always worked for you to manifest and create something, to bring something from the spirit realm into the material plane, and it doesn't happen? For us women that go through the process of carrying a baby, you can liken it to getting pregnant but not being able to maintain the pregnancy. You know, what do you do when you have sacrificed or you've done your affirmations and you've done your rituals and you've programmed your crystals, you've cleaned them every new moon and every full moon, and you've saged and you've said this and you've said that, and you've looked at your horoscope every day and you know where the planet of luck is, and you've done all of this to manifest your dream life, and it doesn't happen? What do you do then? It's my question. How do you handle the disappointment of miscarrying your dream? Well, for me, let's see, damn, that's a hard one. I usually go through it and hit restart. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the answer that a lot of people would give. It's just, wow, I was carrying my destiny. I was carrying this house I was trying to manifest because I'm living, let's say, for example, someone's living in a house with mold in it and they've been getting sick. Their kids are always sick in the hospital. I was carrying this baby called a new house, a better house, and somebody else got it. I miscarried my dream. I need a new car. I'm tired of taking the bus. I'm tired of missing the bus because I'm getting off of my job late. And I thought I was going to have this car. I did everything that I knew how. And I miscarried my dream. I miscarried the car. I need more money in my bank account. And I've done everything. I've followed every step. I've gone through the list. I've checked it twice. Check to make sure that I hit everything that I know to do. And I still don't have what I need. A lot of people will hit restart at that point. A lot of people will say, well, I don't know. This just ain't working for me. I guess I have to give up. And it's heartbreaking. And you know why? Because each time that you are carrying something that you're trying to manifest, something that you're trying to birth through your portal, the portal that you created, and it doesn't quite work out, if you're not careful, it will blow your confidence in your ability to manifest anything, period. You can ask probably any woman that has ever been pregnant with a child and they have lost the child. Just the psychological process that goes through the woman's mind at that point in time. Maybe I just can't get pregnant. Maybe I'm not supposed to have kids. Maybe there's something wrong with me. And it's similar when it comes to manifesting something, except you're just not necessarily manifesting a physical child. For some people, it is a physical child. For some people, it's the love of their life. But when something is not working out for you and you've done everything that you know how to do, you've followed teachings, you've watched YouTube videos, you've Googled, you've bought every crystal that you could possibly buy that is for manifesting, and it's just not working, it does something to you psychologically. See, while I'm going through it, though, it hurts. Do you have to just fall back and leave it to the universe? That is a great question. Because as I'm talking to you guys today, everybody that's going to be tuning into this Instagram live at a later time, I hope to also have this posted on my YouTube page if technology will cooperate with me today. Been having some issues in the past, but I'm not even going to speak that it's going to happen today. But yes, I plan to have this video posted onto my YouTube also. But I have put together a webinar course that will take place on June 22nd. And in this course, I will be teaching about manifestation and teaching you how to deal with the issues that are hidden. Because see, sometimes it's the environment. Sometimes when we're trying to carry something, the environment isn't right. And we have to fix those little things, because maybe you were doing everything correct. Maybe I was doing everything correctly. Maybe the next person and the next person and the next person was doing it correctly, following everything on the list. But there might have been one thing that was wrong, or one thing that you missed that wasn't on that list. And that one thing caused the vision to not materialize. So on June 22nd, I will be doing a webinar, and it's called Manifesting Mojo. Yes, Manifesting Mojo. So for anybody that's trying to get their mojo back, that's trying to manifest a car, a house, a relationship, a child, whatever it is that you need from the universe, I will be there and I will be assisting you to go through your process of manifesting, because my job is not to teach you to change your method. My job is to just show you something that you might have missed along the way. So for each person that watches this video and that emails me at sankofa1111@gmail.com about manifesting Mojo, because of this new moon in Gemini energy, I will be offering this webinar course for $10. Yeah, just $10. So I think that most people can make a sacrifice of $10 if there's something that you really, really need and you need it like yesterday. We have all been there. As I mentioned earlier, nobody in the world has everything that they want. Because if we did have everything that we want, what would be the purpose for living? What's the purpose of going to tomorrow or trying to create something if everything is created? Just think about it. What would be the purpose of life if everybody had the house of their dreams, the car of their dreams, the love of their life, all the children that they wanted, all the money that they wanted in the bank account, all the lavish food and everything that they want? What would be the purpose? What would we learn from that? So this webinar is going to be digging deep into why manifesting hasn't worked in the past. And yes, leave it to the universe, but you have to understand you are the universe. Yeah. There's that little hidden piece, is we are our own universes. So when we understand that I am the universe, I have everything that I need. If I have spoken something into existence as a god, if I have done my ritual magic and I know that I'm powerful, I know that my words create change, and yet I have not been able to manifest something, let me go back and let me just kind of like look in between. Let me do a whole Mercury retrograde on myself. Mercury retrograde, Mercury's moving fast through the solar system around the sun, but when it goes retrograde, as it's about to go to retrograde, it starts slowing down a little bit, and then it appears like it's going backwards and it's hitting points that were missed along the way. So maybe there's something that was missed along the way, and I'm here to help show you and illuminate what was missed. So once again, please, if there is something that you are trying to create in your life, something that you are trying to birth into the physical reality, this webinar, Manifesting Mojo, is for you. And tag your friends, share this with your friends. Let's get butts in seats, because this is some groundbreaking, just life-changing information that I'm going to be giving to you all for only $10. This course could easily go for 50 plus, but as new moon in Gemini is here, and I am just feeling jovial and happy and in a giving mood, I'm offering it to you for $10. So email me at sankofa1111@gmail.com with your information and that you are interested in attending Manifesting Mojo. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you guys, and we're about to shift some things. Let's not go into this 5D energy as manifesting beings, as gods and goddesses, not realizing how powerful we are. Because if we know that we're gods and we're goddesses, there is no reason why we should be trying to create something and it doesn't happen, right? So let's get down to the bottom of what we're missing, what we were lacking, why manifesting didn't work before, and just watch your life change. So that's all I have for you guys today. So please share this video. Please let your friends know that it's going down on June 22nd, 2019, Manifesting Mojo. So I look forward to seeing you guys there, and I look forward to getting your email. A lot of blockages too. Yep, we're going to be addressing that. Hi there. So you guys enjoy your evening, and again, I'll be looking for those emails. See you guys soon, okay? And thanks for attending.